morning, YouTubers, mine explorers, hikers,
all the rest of you.
Desert dwellers, and the rest of you. Tom and Julie here. We're out in the wilderness in Southern California looking for abandoned mines. I see a big ore bin up that way. Let's go see what it's all about. Here's what's left of the ore bin. Boy, there's a mountain of earth that's been moved up here. I mean a real mountain, and then over there also looks like a dam almost. Let's climb up a little higher and see what we find. Here's Julie making her way up. There's the waste, or the ore bin down below us. There's a huge flat area up here. Kind of a world-class waste rock pile, that's for sure. Looks like there's something over there. There's the pile. Pretty big, goes that way a long ways too. And let's go see what this is over here. We're up above the big flat working surface down there. There's a big portal up here, heavily timbered. Also collapsed. Look at that. Man, think of the force it takes to turn one of those beams into toothpicks. And it looks like somebody may have tried to squeeze through there, but I don't think there's any getting through. Our better bet is to go up above this and see if we can access it from the backside of this collapse from up top. Well, I'm standing up on top of the portal basically, which is right there. And this explains the collapse. Look at this. This is straight up below this cliff here. Look at the slabs that have come off. And look at there's part of the timbering for they added right there. And it looks like it would have gone straight back into this hill. We're underneath all this rock. Nobody's ever getting in there again without some equipment. So let's look around for something else. Too bad about that portal being collapsed, because look at the size of that waste pile. See Julie standing over there? Look at the size of that thing. That's a monster. This is a huge cavern. It's got a lot of collapse in it. I don't think it opens up into anything though that I can see. It may have at one time, but look at the size of this slab that's right. And look at how the talc is just peeled right off of that slab. This thing's huge. It's probably 50 by, I don't know, 40 by 50. This is a big slab rock right here though, man. And that talc vein is just falling right off of it. Incredible. So we're walking along over here. I see some rail sticking out here. That's always a good sign. Let's follow the rail backwards. It goes up this little valley. Now it's covered with rubble, but there were tracks underneath there. We followed the rail back to this hole, although the rail's not visible here anymore. Looks like it's been burned, this post here. Hopefully that's not the case with the rest of the mine. Here comes Julie. Okay, here we go. It's a fairly spacious looking adit. It feels like it's been flooded a little bit. There's some mud and stuff in here, or dried mud. I see a door back here. It wasn't the biggest waste rock pile in the world out front. And let's see, here's a curve. Well, it's a tall adit, isn't it? It looks like it curves again there. This could be a little explosives deal. I'm going to take a quick peek in here. Ouch. Or not. So here they've come up to the talc vein. Look at, there it is. This is probably going to curve around and meet up with the other one. I'm going to go back that way just because it looks easier. So if you look at this talc vein, you can see the green in the very center of it, and that's what I've heard before too, is that the green, the stuff that's green is the most pure talc. I was looking at this can here, it looks like an old fuel or an oil can, but look at the print on there. Yeah. Okay, let's continue on here. This takes a left up here. The track is still in here. Very spacious, tall at it. Real quiet walking because of the soft bottom. There's a big valve. This is where we just were a second ago in that little deal. So that just comes around that way. It's going to get dusty in a hurry here. There's some breeze coming through here. And here's some collapse. Talc mines are notoriously unstable. Heavily timbered area here. Here are some load counts. This is just a short piece to the left here. More load counts. Heavily timbered. Look at all the timbers up in there. Look at all the braces and the stalls. So this is a thick vein of talc. You would think talc would be light too, but this stuff is very heavy and dense. A chunk like this right here probably weighs 500 pounds at least, if not more. Yeah, this is all either backfilled in there or come crashing down. Here's a big chute coming in from above. I don't know where exactly it came from, but it must be blocked. Look at the beautiful talc, huh? This is a little sketchy here. It's all racked. Look at the big split up here. So don't bump it. Still heavily timbered. Here's a fork. Let's go to the right. It gets pretty low here. Very heavily timbered still. More load counts. Another chute. That chute goes up quite a ways. Yeah, looks like a manway. Oh yeah. I suppose we'll have to go up there to see what happens with that, huh? You know how Julie is. She always wants to go up every ladder that she can. Oh boy. Wow, look at that big boulder braced up there. That's crazy. There's a bunch of old fuel cans. Or oil. There's the grease bucket. I think this is the face of it on this particular drift. The rail is still in here. That was the way we just came back from, that one to the right. This says on the header up here, Hercules. And it looks kind of collapsed. Let's see what's beyond. It smells like fuel. Careful, don't bump on me. Something went over that way. Wow. What a jumble of stuff. The tracks are still here, although this might be the end of the line for us. This is looking up at about a 45-degree angle. It looks like it goes a little ways this way too, but that's going to be it for this one. The sleeper. This is another little side area here that's been dug out and it's collapsed. And what a mess. Boy, you would not want to be in a talc mine collapse. I can guarantee you that. Look at the size of some of those timbers. That was like a 8x14 up there that's split in half. And beyond is all crashed down. Looks like it may have gone that way a little ways further. Not anymore. Pretty cool mine. That was the way we went before. We could go up that manway if you want, Julie. Here I'm on this manway. There's a chute just to my right. This goes up a little ways and I think it curves to the left. Let's see if we can take it. It's about a 45-degree angle, maybe not quite that steep. It seems like one of the more solid areas of the mine, actually. Kind of like stairs. This is Midget and Rex. So it does bend to the left. Julie's still behind me. This seems real solid. There's a little alcove to the right. Still heavily timbered. There's an old glove laying there. Heavy duty chute, boy. Look at that. That's looking down the chute. Yeah, the mine's real solid up here. Look at this bunch of timbers, man. Crazy. This was just a platform to work this area. I can't see past this, but I don't believe it goes much further up there. Neat stuff. We are headed back down. There's supposed to be at least one more at it like this around here. And maybe some outside stuff that is interesting. Always easier going up than going down these things. Here's a bucket of oil. Still good. You put that in your car. In God we trust, amen. Written in miner's headlamp soot. Okay, we are back to the portal here. That was a fun little explore. We'll look around the site, see what else we find. We are up on top of a huge waste pile. It looks like it's turned into somewhat of an open mine, although behind me there's a hole. It's mostly collapsed. It looks pretty unstable, but it could be worth a look. Let's go up on top before we start digging and look and see if there's a collapse up higher up. Not easy being me. After digging on this thing for a while, I slid in there as far as I could, and I can see a beam there. And there's also a beam over that way. It's just so tight in there, and it would require some digging. Judging from the waste pile behind me, that could be the mother of all talc mines. Oh well, I'm not going to get in there today. Here's the view a little further back. Julie's just below that portal. Well, I guess we're going to head back down out of here. I sure would like to dig that out. Here's the rest of this pile. And there's Julie over there. Here's the view from kind of upwash from the waste pile we were just on. That lower one is supposed to be another adit, but it is non-existent also. Not too many people been using this road, that's for sure. You can tell by the amount of vegetation on it. From your intrepid explorers, thanks for watching the video. We found one nice adit, and we found two monster collapsed portals that would have led to some nice workings, but maybe we can dig that one out yet. Anyway guys, thanks for watching the video. We appreciate it. We will see you next time.